We're going to call it a skilled nursing facility because that's what it is, but the average layman out there, they refer to it as a nursing home. So, folks, as you're out there talking to your friends and family and neighbors and coworkers, and you hear these words, "Oh, mom is going into a nursing home, $10,000 to $12,000 a month. Everything she ever worked for down the drain. Nothing we can do about it." Well, we want to let you know that here at the Olson Law Group, we have the ability, Medicaid-compliant tools to protect all of your assets from the cost of a nursing home. Most people out there, Robert, they're familiar with the Medicaid 5-year look-back period, but tell the listeners about that.
So there is a 5-year look-back period, and it usually applies to gifting. But when we're doing asset protection, it's usually actually done, Tom, when the application is going in, because our tools are Medicaid compliant and they bypass that 5-year look-back period. So I kind of have a story to tell you. Lindy and I met with a couple out of Lake County, and they were wanting to protect assets for his sister. And we had a very good consult, and we were going to protect roughly around $350,000. And everything was fine. And then all of a sudden we get a call from his brother who lives in New Jersey, and he told us that we were breaking the law, that we couldn't do it. And that's because in New Jersey, they don't have personal services contracts. But here we do. And as I've talked about before, a personal service contract allows you to pay your caregiver in advance for care. And so when they're not giving money away, you're giving, but you're getting care in return. And that's perfectly fine for Medicaid because you're receiving something for the money.
So, Robert, the lesson to be learned there is that Medicaid is a combination of both state and federal law. What's true here in the state of Florida is not necessarily true in the state of New Jersey.
Exactly.
So just out of curiosity to finish that story, once the brother in New Jersey, once you explained to him what the Florida law was, did he say, "Oh, great, glad to hear that"?
He did, very much so.
Awesome. So protecting $350,000 of mom's money, it's a win-win for them, and I'm sure they appreciated those services.